Hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping back in. It's day 7 of the Luzon 1945 campaign. I have officially run out of room on my player log um, so I'll have to print on the back or something. But we're only doing one mission today. As you see, I have the Guard 41 Harbor attack up. Um, the good thing about this is it's a stress zero. As you can see, I'm able to draw 4 cards now. But this one came up, and with this, do not move recon or intel counters to the right. Once you draw that card, you cannot uh, move them until it's destroyed. So we figure we better get that one the hell out of the way. I'd like to get this overkill 10 plus, gain 1 victory point. My bombers aren't in bad shape. This is a 7 plane mission. We need 8 hits, and 10 hits gets us an extra victory point. This could be 36 victory points, and that puts us at the top end of good. And we also would be moving recon into intel up one. Gung ho, always good to see. That also means that I can replace all my gung ho at the end of the mission as long as we destroy it, and that way I don't have to hold anything back. And as you see with my squadron, I have a lot of gung ho. Guggenkunst will be sitting home on this one, and Bear, I might just leave him at home too. You really only lose torpedo and 1,000 pounders. This is not naval. My card looks a little blurry. I hope it's not just my eyes. See if I can get better artwork for that somewhere, maybe. Anyway, so we drew the card, selected a target. Now I'm going to determine and place sites. It could be a lot of them. 4 on each approach. I'm going to keep this off to the side. It's a little clear. We'll start up north. One. Oh, that's a nice one right off the bat. Two. Three. No sight. I'll take that. Four. Okay, that's not bad. Get rid of that one. One. Two. Three. Oh boy. It looks like there's going to be no escaping them. You're going to have to come right at them and take care of one of them. Or two of them. One. Two. Three. Four. One. Two. Three. And four. So, if we could get rid of this and get rid of this, this would definitely be the way to come in. 2 sights on target also. Heavy machine gun and rifleman. So that's not looking too bad. Now we're going to assign the pilots. We also have a possibility of having up to 9 bandits facing us. So of the 7 pilots, I think I better have at least 4 that can fight air to air, even though I can load one of them up with bombs. Aldrich has 2 stress. I got a lot of guys that have stress on them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 4 that don't have stress. They'll definitely go on this mission. And we'll take a few of the ones along. Um, hmm. Aldrich is a no-brainer. I gotta have him on this, even though he has 2 stress on him. He's got that SA, and he's good up to 4 stress. He's got the two gung hos. He's got the still got it. He's got the situational awareness, and he can be the flight leader. So he's definitely going to go. Matt Ryder will also go because he is a +3 ATA. Those two will be definitely designated ATA guys. Sticks Roland will not fly. He's my next best at +2. Emery Gallant. I want to use him, but he's got two stress on him. Gingrich, he's got one stress on him. He also has a situational awareness. I'm going to put him down here at pilot 5 because I might load him up with air to ground. Um, Puffy Caldwell, he's a +1. I really need all three of my bombers in this. Do I give up Gingrich's situational awareness for three gung hos of Jacob Tan? Yeah, I think so, because Tan has absolutely no stress, and we have a possibility of collecting stress on this one, so we better do that. So let's move these around. We're going to do this. These three will be definitely designated air to air for the time being. And Tan will be down here where he can double up as load him up with uh, armament and maybe not worry too much about that. And then I think it's time to throw all three of my designated bombers into the fray. They're not looking bad. I've got one stress on. The only problem is if any of them gets really stressed out, I've got no designated bombers for the next day. But at this point in the campaign, and with only 2 days left and having 30 some points, if I get this one, that's why it's important we get this one. That I could very well take an R&R day. So we have chosen pilots. Arm aircraft. We need 8 hits. It's no hard, no naval, nothing like that. So we're going to do the same thing I always do. Those of you that have taken the time to watch these videos know that I like to load up my guys with 1,000 pounders and try and hold on to my gung ho for that quick and easy 3 hits. And I'm not going to change that strategy now. So Garcia with his 3 will get 1,000 pounder and a 500 pounder. He's designated hard. Yeah, I'm almost counting on 5 hits from him. Ludwig is a +2, and he has gung ho and agile. 6 stress, large. He can absorb a hit also. So Ludwig will also get 1,000 pounder, and I'll try, like the Dickens, to see if that um, 5 gung ho for the 1,000. So hopefully that'll give me my 8 hits right there. Because Grimmond is a +2, but he's used his gung ho and can't get him back. And the best I got after that is, you know what? He's a 1 stress. Believe that. I'll give up a +1. We're gonna let him sit. That way I got a bomber for the next day. Let's bring Charlie Field in. He's got a +1 air to ground, plus and +1 air to air. Plus is agile. He's got 1 stress, but he's good for up to 5. Got situational awareness and 2 gung hos. So he's the man. He can carry rockets, and I think with this stuff right here, that's an appropriate armament to carry. And let's get rid of that no sights too. Okay. If I can come in and take that out, and then move in here and take that out, we're really not in too bad a shape because nobody else will be able to hit them. But no matter which way we come from, we're going to have to take on one of them. Over here, we've got an awful lot of riflemen. If we take him out, we've just got two riflemen to contend with here, and we've got to take him out somehow. So, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're looking at. Field, then. I have how many points left? I have 11. And the two rockets. You know what? I'm just going to put one rocket on. And thinking that I'll just use the gung ho to get that kill on the 75 millimeter. And only use him in air to air if absolutely necessary. So we will then throw a 500-pounder on him for extra hits on target. Jacob Tan. Jacob Tan is another one of my guys that's going to be bombing. Alright. Jacob Tan will come in with two 500s. I don't have a fast pilot. That's none of my pilots have that fast automatically. And that hurts. Because somehow I really want to see if Aldridge. Well, he can give his essay away. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's put another rockets on him. That gives me 4 guys loaded up for bombs. Aldridge can give his essay to him when needed to take out this guy. Field can take out this guy. We use 2 gung hos on that, and we just will not use situational awareness on fighters. If we need to, Caldwell will take the first guy and use his gung ho up. That's if we get a +1 or +2 guy that really scares me. So, all right, enough talking, Greg. I think we've got the point. Let's assign my guys on my log sheet so I don't forget. Puffy Caldwell. Jacob Tan. Charlie Field. Charlie Field's 1 kill away from being an ace, too. Garcia. And Ludwig. All right. I'm not going to load these 3 up because I'm going to hold them as my primary anti-air guys. You know what I think I'm want to do too. I'm going to move these cards over here because I think I'm going to do something strange and come in right here so I can take these both out at the same time and then come in through this approach. I don't normally do that, but I think that's the way to come in. So let's put all our planes here. All right. I don't think I should have put them in yet. I keep getting ahead of myself on that one. Draw target bounded vanguard. For the duration of this mission, increase all pilot ATG stats by 2. I like it. That will help me get that 10 plus. And it'll also help me take these guys out. We'll look at that before we roll the dice and use our gung ho up just to make sure that things look pretty good before we use them. If it looks like I'd stand a real good chance, then I might take that chance. Place aircraft. Already did that. Always get ahead of myself. Determine and place bandits. Now comes another scary point. Alright, 2 in each approach. I'm going to start up here in the north. So immediately we have a fighter there, but he's a -2. Not too scary. Oh, come on, Greg, not sights. Air. No bandit. I like it. Down here. No bandit. I like it. Come on, Greg. And another. He's +1, so he's looking pretty good. Down the south end here. No bandit. No bandit. Oh boy. I like that. No bandit. Wow, we're getting extremely lucky here. Wow. Are you kidding me? And one over to target. Alright, so this is beginning to look very encouraging. On this campaign, I'm going to go through and get rid of all those deletes because when you're playing a campaign on Vassal, if you delete one of these by mistake, you've completely screwed up your chip pool ratios. And I already would rather see the sites in the air have their original um, placement for the chip pool ratios, and to delete one of these by mistake would throw things off. I don't know, too much for me. So, alright, next time a pilot suffers damage, that's going to be the scary one. And when a pilot suffers MIA, we haven't lost one yet. Hopefully that will continue. Until air defense adjustment. Alright, I can do one site. Now, I think that means you can remove one site from any location. I just want to make sure. Sorry for this. I tend to do this a lot. So just bear with me as I quickly grab a Number of bandits and sites reduced to the place to defend the target is reduced. Doesn't say anything about where to remove them from, so at least in my quick look up, this is a problem. I have a hard time learning by reading through books or manuals. And I end up just diving right in, and then when I remember I've seen something, I can't find it. So we're just going to go ahead and remove one that we really don't like. And so I think that means that on the way in, then we will take out him, and then when we reach here, we'll take out the heavy machine gun with the other rockets. That way, we're really only face stress. So that's my strategy right now. Draw target over target event. Discard one gung ho counter from one pilot. Return it to him at the end of the mission. Well, that kind of sucks. Alright. And who do we want to assign that to? It's going to definitely be one of my threes, and it's not going to be one of my bombers. Let's do this. And we're going to do that. Alright. Place turn counter at 1. Alright, gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because here we go. Dive bombers, dive the low. Nope. A fast pilot's attack. Yes, we will do that, and we're only going to do one. And that will be Charlie Field going to use up his situational awareness. Oops, not increase, decrease. And he's going to fire then his rockets at 75 millimeter. And we have a +2, a +3. So he would need a 4 or more. You know what? I'm not taking a chance. Like I said earlier, we get all our gung ho back at the end of the mission. So let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. We've now used the fast pilots. Nobody else is within range. Sights and bandits attack. We've got nobody with range on them. No bandits in their zone. Slow pilots attack, again the same thing. Aircraft move. We're all going to move right into here. And as we move into here, let's turn him in the proper direction. We are going to, Aldrich will take him on. Caldwell is my other fighter extraordinaire. Yes. Okay, and then we start looking at the ones I have mounted up as bombers. And actually, I think if I have to at this point use an emergency, I will use field, because you'll have one weapon point, and that'll just subtract from that, and that's not really going to hurt too much. So, bandits move. This is an introductory command campaign, so those of you that do bother to watch this, it's easier. So yes, I'm blowing through it pretty good, except for that one day. Don't expect that, because I've played quite a few leader games: Sherman leader, tank leader, Thunderbolt Apache leader, Phantom leader, and I have gotten my butt handed to me on many an occasion. But it's fun, because what would it be without a challenge? And I love this series of games for that reason. Bandits move. He can't move. He's already engaged, and they can't move as long as there are aircraft in their zone. He's going to turn around, and he's going to come on in. And I shouldn't have assigned him to Aldrich, but I already did. So we're going to go with Fog of War on that one and say, oh, oopsie. And it's going to have to stand. And that is all my aircraft. So perfect. I don't have to bring in anybody else. The only thing that scares me is I let Caldwell. Oh, that's going to be just fine anyway. Caldwell has that situational awareness. Actually, for that matter, I can even. No, I won't use Aldrich's because I'm going to use Aldrich's to take out that light machine gun before we get in there. So, okay. Stay with it as is. Getting ahead of ourselves again anyway. Advanced turn marker and dive bombers, which we don't have any dive bombers. Fast pilots. So here we will go with using Caldwell's situational awareness. And he is going to, let's get the dogfight in here. The only problem with Basso is things get a little crowded sometimes. We're going to do in my sights for him. He's a +1. He's going up against a +1. And he rolls a 1. Not cool. -1 position. We might pay for that. Oh, but I increased it, not decreased it. We might pay for that. Figures a bad roll would throw everything off, and it's too late to call gung ho. So, Caldwell gives up a position. And that was a waste of an SA. See, things don't always go easy. That's fast. I think that's all the fasts. There's no sense using up Aldrich's because, yeah, we can. Because we can attack that heavy machine gun right now. Aldrich will give his situational awareness to Jacob Tan. And Jacob Tan will fire his rockets at that heavy machine gun. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and use a gung ho on that one too. And he still can go in the. So everybody is still able to go in the slow pilot attack. Delete that. Return to site deck because of the SA usage. Sights and bandits attack. Okay, here it comes. Let's see if we get paid back for that horrible roll. I'm just going to work left to right first in the bandits. The KI-61 first will roll. He's neutral and a -2, and he's against, well, -2, just that's all for right now. So he'll roll a 2. That means he's going to do a tight turn. He's going to roll again. This time it'll be a -2 for his, a -3 for Aldridge, and a -5. He rolls a 10, so that's going to be a no effect or no change. And so he will now roll his attack. His attack roll will be -2, -3 is -5. And he rolls a 2, no effect. So we get through one. I hope things go that well over here because that's scary. And he's got low numbers too. And he's a better pilot. It's just wrong. Okay. Next pilot. He's a -1. Subtracts 1. That's an 8. He's going to do a half loop. He's going to subtract 1 and subtract 3 because Rider's a +3. That's going to be a -4. He rolls up 9, puts him at 5, so he gets a -1 position and cannot shoot. Alright, now the scary one. He's a +1. He rolls a 2. It's a 3, tight turn. He's going to roll a 2 +1. Caldwell is Oh, yeah, yes, Caldwell is a +1. So that is 0. He rolls a 3. No effects. So far, so good. Now he rolls a +1. -1 is 0. +1 again for being advantage. So he's going to roll +1 on this attack. 5. And that will be just stress. I can take that. I won't use his gung ho then. I'll increase the stress on Caldwell, and that's that. All right, sites. So we have two sites in the area. First rifleman is going to go after. I'm going to roll one die 10. Anything over 7, we re-roll. He's going after Aldrich. He's going to roll 6. He gets that. Aldrich can get a stress. I think I'll take the stress. All right. Next one, he's going to roll 5. It's going to be Charlie Field. He rolls a 6. That's going to be stress on Charlie Field. And Charlie Field's got plenty to go, so we'll just take the stress on that. Save them gung hos for the bomb drop. Or something critical that could come along. All right, now paybacks. Slow pilots attack. Aldrich will attack here and get the dogfight up again. And he's going to do in my sights. Roll a d10. -3, +3, +2 is +5. 3. And that's 8. So he'll get +1 attack. So it'll be a +6 attack. It doesn't need any help on that one. A 1 or a 2 would miss. Oh boy. That's what happens when you get cocky. And I got cocky. Normally I just go straight for those gung hos. And why I'm sitting on them, I don't know. Because I'm going to get them back. And that's all he's doing is killing zeros. Very stupid, Greg. Very stupid. All right. That's all right. That's what happens. Fog of war. All right. Ryder. He's also a +3. He's going against a -1. That'll be a +4 on his roll. He'll do in my sights also. He rolled a 10. That's +2 attack. Plus, he'll also have a +6. Ryder still has a gung ho. We will use that just because of learning my lessons now. Ryder gets a kill. Ryder is now an ace. All right. Now, Caldwell. Caldwell's out of position. The only way to get position back. Disadvantage to advantage. I'm going to try scissors. Caldwell is a +1 going up against a +1, so he'll get 0 on his roll right here. 10. There we go. So he goes from disadvantage to advantage and also gains 1 on the attack. So that's going to probably pay off anyway. No, it's definitely going to pay off because I am going to play the gung ho because I'm learning my lessons. And Caldwell gets a kill. All right. We still have slow pilots that can attack. Um, Actually, Jacob Tan can attack um, rolling a -1 for his waypoints against him. So he would need a 9. And I'm not going to use the gung ho. I'd rather, he's a -2. I'm not that afraid of him. But no, he didn't get the money. He didn't get that because of that -1. And Charlie Field will also take a pot shot because that's going to make him a 0. So he could use an 8. And he gets the 8. So Charlie Field will take him out and gets a kill. And Charlie Field has just rechased him. All right. And now things are clearing out. Um, I'm not going to drop unnecessary munitions. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we don't need to. We don't need to be playing any of those games. So we will just go ahead and bounce everybody in, just to keep the odds of that rifleman stressing out the wrong person low. We'll bring them all in here. We're going to start with Alger to go 1 to 7. Well, no. Let's do this by the book. Aircraft move, bandits move, advance, turn marker. Getting ahead of myself. Dive bombers, no. Fast pilots attack. We've used up all the situational awareness. Sights and bandits attack. Well, we got the rifleman right now. So he will roll a 6, but before he does that, he's going to go after 7. That will be Ludwig. And he gets a stress on Ludwig. And Ludwig's quite alright with that because he can go up to 6 stress. So that would be that. Slow pilots attack. We're just going to do this the easy way. Ludwig's going to drop and use a gung ho. So he gets a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 3 hits. Alright, that's done. He's also going to drop the 500 pounder. All he gets on this is +2, +3, +4. And he rolls a 4, that's an 8. So that's another hit. All right, now we'll go Garcia. Garcia's going to drop the 1,000 pounder. Going to use a gung ho. That's 3 hits. That is going to be 15. 1, 2, 3. Target is almost damaged already. I mean, it's almost destroyed already. And he's going to bring over a 500 pounder. I'm doing this one by one only so I don't forget. They are actually dropping them all at the same time. He's going to roll a 10, flipping a gung ho, which will be another 15, and 2 more damage. So the target is officially destroyed now, and it will not let me add. So I am going to I gotta adjust that too because you need to be able to go higher than 8. That's 9 damage on it, and I'll mark that on my sheet. Campaign notes, you won't be able to see it, but 9. Charlie Field is up next. He's going to drop his 500 pounder. Use his gung ho. That's 2 more. Excuse me. That's 11, and we just got overkill, so I don't need to drop anymore. So the target is destroyed, and that is the end of the mission. Alright, so we can reset that. Put this card down here. We can give Jacob Tan back his gung ho. Reset reset that and put that down here. I do that now so I don't forget. And then I'll go in and do the other things. Okay. This is all return to the site deck. Yeah, the lack of all the no bandit draws that I got on this one was really beneficial. Alright, aircraft move no needed. No needed. Homeward bound event card. Roll for every pilot. Add 2 if his cool stat is 1 or higher. Okay. And we're going to add stress on him. So let's start over here. Aldrich going to add 2. 8, that's 1 stress. He's still okay. Ryder, no cool, so it doesn't add. That's 5, that's 1 stress. Puffy, he's a cool, so he's going to add 2. That's a 9, that's just 1 stress. Jacob Tan is 0, so he adds nothing. That's 4, that's 2 stress. Charlie Field is a cool, so we add 2, that's 1 stress. Garcia is a cool, you'll add 2, that's 7, that's 1 stress. And Ludwig is a cool, you'll add 2, that's 5, that's 1 stress. Alright, probably the worst card I've gotten in a while. I'll take that because we're not gaining stress on this mission because it was a 0 zone, 0 stress zone. Alright. An OSAR. Record mission outcome. Victory points. Adjust recon and intel and special operations. Pausing. I got a sneeze coming. Ooh. Sorry about that. We used 2 SO points, so we'll have 9 left. Destroyed the target. We got 5 victory points. And we got an extra one for going overkill, so that's 6 victory points. That puts us at 36. Alright, adjust recon and intel. We'll bring this over and move them both 1. And special operations did them. Add target card stress to pilot. There is none because there is a 0 band. Pilot stress recovery, all pilots. So we're going to do this right now. Cools will subtract 1. Alright. Alright, now we'll go to our ready room here. These guys did not fly today, so they removed 2 or 3 stress depending on cool. And once again, we're in pretty good standing for the next game turn because we have 3 guys right there with no stress. He could even fly because he's got a 0 to 5 and only 2 stress. He can fly. He's got 1 stress. Aldrich is close. I won't fly him the next game day. And Ryder will be able to fly. He's got 0 to 3. He could be my main ATA guy. Puffy can fly. Another good ATA guy. He's only got 1 stress. Jacob Tan. Oh, while I'm doing this, let's flip all the gung hos back because we destroyed that gung ho target. Before I forget that. Charlie Field. Charlie Field could fly. He's too stressed. That's not horrible. He got a 0 to 5. Garcia can definitely fly because he has 0 stress. So I've got two bombers with 0 stress on them, and Ludwig is a 0 to 6 bomber, and he's also got only 2 stress on him. So, and we've got a full complement of gung ho thanks to the target. So we're looking pretty good again going into day 8. All right, record pilot experience and stress. Okay, Charlie Field. He's to stress, to experience. All right, Pat Ludwig, to stress, to experience. Oh, we're going to come back for promote him. He needs one more. No, he just got promoted. Got 6. So, Pat Ludwig gets promoted. Veteran 6. And he goes up to a +3. Hell, he was +3. So, he just gains an extra gung ho. And that's it. He is already +3. Yeah, that's it. All right, so Ludwig is now a veteran 6. All right. Back to my sheet. Matt Ryder. He's a stress of 1, adds 2. One, two, three, 4. And he just got promoted. Good for him. All right, Matt Ryder. He's a skilled 4. He is going up to veteran 6. And he gets a situational awareness. And we got to return situational awareness to him too. And he's a +3 ATA, +1 ground attack on the ground. But still, only 0 to 3 stress. Boy, he's. I went with the random draw, so these guys would not be my choice on a normal basis. But every one I do random. I just agree with it more. Gingrich didn't fly. Okay, back to what you're doing, Greg. Quit rambling. Caldwell, he gets 1 stress, 2 experience. He needs 4 more. Jacob Tan is 2 and 2 experience, and he needs 2 more. And I think we're going to revisit. He is yet to be promoted. I think we will revisit him and give him Aldrich's too. Garcia is 0 stress and 2 victory points, and that earns him as 7 victory, not victory points, experience points. That gets him a promotion. He is now legendary, and he gets a situational awareness, and he also gets 2 cool, 3 gung ho, 3 weapons, and he's a +3, which he already was. But more than that, he is now a fast. So Garcia may very well end up being my new flight leader every time he flies because he can go fast and he can give away this. Very nice. All right. And last but not least is Aldrich. who has a 3 stress. He does not give victory points, he gives them away. Um, Jacob Tan. Jacob Tan will get the two of them. That will promote him and give him 1 XP towards the next time. So Jacob Tan gets promoted. His first promotion of the game. He'll be a veteran 8, and he doesn't really gain much. Alright, that's alright. So that will be the end of the day's mission. Again, we are successfully rolling along. We now have 36 points on the campaign, and that's a high good. So we're not doing badly at all. 2 days left, and we're in good shape. So all we really need is 3 more victory points, and I can probably stop taking double targets now. So I want to thank you all again, those of you that joined, for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes in the rules. And you all enjoy the rest of your day or evening.